Hey guys, last day in beautiful Ohio. If you've ever wondered what a credit score is worth, well, we found out today, right? Today was the day that we wound up with a AA plus Fitch rating, and that markets took it on the chin, right? So we've had lots of good trades this morning. The reversal that we were waiting for, it's an 80% trade. That means 20% of the time it's not going to happen. And today was one of those times. Now, I'm not convinced it's not going to happen this afternoon. Markets have a way of reversing later in the session, and we could see that thrust to the upside yet. But this morning has been all about the downside price action. And why don't we take a look at the charts, and I'll show you what I'm thinking for the rest of the day. So here we have the triple Qs. This is our barometer for what we're trading. I've been on the NQ much of the session, but you can see here that in the pre-market, which is out here, we spent a lot of time sort of oscillating around between what was going to be first and second support today. It was all bad news for the markets before the open, and once we did open, we had the opportunity for a quick short sale right at the support line. That got us down into prior support. So 377.46, you have to dig back on your chart a little bit, go back. You can see here that my volume by price data here is really stacked. That's because we've got 20 days of look back here. We have to go back quite a bit on the chart to find where the support and resistance is actually coming from. But over the course of the session here, look at the way that this held up. So, as it got down into this bracket, we found really solid support. Once we got down into this bracket, we got really solid support. So, it got faked out on our short side entry here at this 375.96 level. I'm sorry, 376.72 level. So we got in, had a nice profit on that, but then it managed to move all the way down into 5.96. And then kept moving lower over the course of the session. So we had what we thought was going to be a reversal, and I jumped on it because, as I said, it's an 80% probability that when we're doing this, at some point during the session, we are going to wind up back in here again. But with geopolitical stuff, it always changes the dynamic a little bit. And this little fake out here, this got up into what looked like it was going to be a quick reversal. Thought maybe we were going to see a move back up into here. That one stopped us out. But every other trade of the morning, has just been short side, short side, short side, and just wait for the reversal into one of our bands. So you've got a lot going on in terms of confluence, and you need to keep an eye on all of these things. So as we get up into the range here, you can see that, there's a couple places that we've got really, really heavy volume by price data. Those are going to be places that we see inflections. Going to be hard to chew through. This is a hierarchical cluster analysis, right? It's going to be hard to chew through this. It's going to be hard to chew through this because there's a lot of stuff on top of it. So those are going to be much more difficult to get up and through than say when you have just, a single bar sitting there like that. It's analyzing the importance of data at various different points in time, and those are going to be the things that influence what happens as we keep moving lower. Right now, I'm going to say trend is your friend. Keep watching this move and look for, reversals that get you up into 376.72 looks like a good level. Then we've got this 377.46 level and 378.30. So those are places that, if the trend pulls back, I'm going to look for another short side opportunity, especially if we see that it starts lining up with this guy right here. So if we start getting a 2 standard deviation move higher from our average price, that'll probably indicate a little bit of exhaustion as we get up into this volume-weighted average price for the session, and we get up into these anchored volume-weighted average prices. Those are going to offer some resistance for the day. Watch for these bands right here to narrow and start going sideways. If we start seeing price in the box, if we start seeing price channeling sideways here, then the moves back up and down in the bands that's going to represent a significant opportunity. I'm going to focus on the short side because I think that's where we're going. And I'm just going to focus on staying with the dominant trend over the course of the session. So that pretty much sums up what we've done so far, and pretty much tells you, exactly what it is that we're going to be looking for going forward. I love that you guys keep sending me the hoodies. So wherever you are, if you've got something fun in your part of the country and you want to send me a hoodie to wear here, I am stoked and happy that I think John Marusa started the whole trend, and a bunch of you have kept it going. Paul Serpina with the Arizona stuff, and now we've got the Cedar Point stuff from Ohio, thanks to Ken, and it's all good. It's all a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Glad you can profit from these, and have a great rest of the trading day. And I will see everybody tomorrow. This is our last day here, so tomorrow is a new location, and I'm happy to say we're going to see our friend George and our friend Eric when we get there. So talk to you on the flip side. Have a great one.